Biomutant. Hey, get wrecked. What up, my dudes and my dudettes, or whomsoever's? I am the Hillshire 1992. I'm Hillshire Farm, technically, but whatever. God. Nice. Got that up. What language we want to do? English, Francois, Italiano, Dutch, Espanol. We'll go English. English. Save game. Hopefully my mic don't sound too weird.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down.
Unite this dick.
This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
Settings. Speech, English, auto, advanced dialogue, scale. I don't know what scale is. Keep it at 115. Quest marker, on. Enemy indicators, on. Compass, on. All this shit, on. Camera. Looks good to me. Camera tip 100. How high does it go? I guess we leave it like this, cause I don't know. Narrator gibberish, subtitles, video. I don't know nothing about all this. Mapping seems fine to me. Let's go with that. Okay. New game. Go medium. So I ain't looking to look like a fool. But I ain't no sissy either. You know what I'm saying? We ain't looking at no weenie head.
Encode your DNA.
Dum Don. Oh God, Dum Don look like my cousin. Rex. Hyla. Fip. Murgle. I don't know, Hyla look kind of dope. Hyla is a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed. A hybrid with a gene mutation making them extremely tough and resilient. Oh. I'm gonna go Hyla. I feel like Hyla's kind of it looks kind of badass in the face. It's got a lot of health and a lot of armor. Define your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations of what effect each attribute has.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, we're going strengths. He gonna be a beefy boy with vitality. What the hell's wrong with his head? Charisma. We want a good mix between strength and vitality. I feel like that's good. Intellect's gonna suffer a little bit. I can always raise that, I think. So I feel like strength and vitality is going to be one of my bigger things. Be able to smack that shit out of motherfuckers. Yeah.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Ooh. I feel like I should make him like somewhere in the middle, I feel. I don't know. I might make him something like that. Because radioactivity biohazard. I mean, see if we can't get a good even split between. Yeah. Kind of back it toward the middle. Here we go.
Choose your first style.
My first style. Oh. Can I zoom? Well, that was kind of dope.
Pick your main color.
Oh, go dark.
Choose your detail color.
We'll go dark. Oh, okay.
Pick a class.
Tricky, skillful rogue who's a chosen life outside law, values, and society values. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted 20% damage.
Commando.
Is trained as an operative of an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams. Ranged weapons attacks inflict 10% more damage to the target.
Psy-Freak.
I don't think I got the right build for him. Oh, right perks set up for him. Or attributes anyways. Damn, we got two things.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Saboteur. Commando.
I feel like I should go Commando. I'm just saying. It looks kind of badass. That big ass knife on his back.
Scythe. Saboteur.
Saboteur looks good too.
Sentinel. Commando.
We'll go Commando though.
Deadeye.
Man, that big ass fucking sword.
Commando. Commando.
Yeah, go Commando.
Commando chosen.
Yep.
Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh, it takes a little bit to reload. Okay.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I'm surprised at the change of heart.
You can't fight who you really are.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
She right. No, I didn't want them.
Right is always right.
Okay.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
He's gonna bring off his
Better
big
make a
ass
run
chain.
for it. This is
What
not
up,
the
boy?
time nor place to end this story.
Oh, screw that. Ow. Okay. Pounding, I guess we had. I think we had to. I love loading screens. Beautiful. Beautiful loading screens.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Move toward an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with range attacks. To reload your ranged weapon, press R1. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat.
Stay on target.
Go, motherfucker! Okay. Weapon add-on. You found a weapon special effect add-on attached to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance to weakness to different special weapon effects, so use them wisely. To attach the special add-on, select it through the consumable quicks menu and hold up. Poo poo. B box. Okay. Oh shit, I got a pistol? A. Oh yeah. Okay. Calm down. Hold up. Can I reload that? Hell yeah. Reload that. Let's go with the pistol for right now. I feel like this pistol's badass. What? I can't climb? Gay. Managed by holding up. Quick slip. Okay. Oh, alright, bet. I'm gonna go up there. I wanna go through here. Why is there nothing through here? Oh, toilet. Hey!
Get a grip.
Your mama's got a grip. Hey!
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. 50% done. Right in the face. Right where it counts.
Scrub. Nice. Why don't I have electric bullets no more? Oh, that seems dangerous. Hold up. Oh, that was okay. That was death. I was making sure. I thought it was gonna kill me anyways. Fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta know. I should have been smarter. Well, damn. On a bright side, we have unlimited ammo. So that's good. Daddy like unlimited ammos. We'll go pistol. Look here, you big bitch. Sorry, but this melee attack I got kind of sucks. To be fair, though, he's not a melee character. He's a range. Ooh. Now that we know that it's a death, even though we should have guessed. Well, we did guess, but I wanted to be 100% sure, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Shelter. Some enemies carry large shields. If you need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy.
Lethal weapons.
Get some, big boy. What you got?
All fired up.
My little boy got health regen, baby. Hey, I leveled up. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from this list. Alright. We're not too good in the intellect or agility. So I'm going to go probably agility. Next, we'll do intellect. You'll earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Okay, ranged, automatic. Circle, square, R2. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go poop. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, hold up. Automatic. Hitting an enemy with it will fill up one one super Wung Fu icon. Seems dope. Guns. You got circle, square, R2. Square, square, triangle. Let's get that. The correct weapon type equipped. Once you have the correct weapon type equipped, once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach the super Wung Fu state. So square, square, triangle. Once you have more upgrades, you can... okay. Square. Hold up. Square, square. Oh. You're on your way to performing special attack. Possible prompt in lower right corner of the screen. Pressing OK button. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, that's backwards. Might not be, I don't know. Oh no, is this?
Look,
It's
an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Ooh. Crowbar. Claw bar. What would you do for a claw bar? Gear. Can change equipment. Oh, I thought that was a weapon.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Yeet!
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
We better get a
The
mutation.
morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Cutting edge. Bullets everywhere. Bangarang. That paid off. Personal.
You want me home? You absorbed a bio blob. These are points to unlock mutations. You collect bio blobs by defeating Morks and finding containers at Mindy's. Various places in the world. I'm calling Mindy's because Morks and Mindy's. You can use your bio blobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. Go to the Mutations tab to unlock Psi powers, biogenetics, and upgrade your resistances. Psi powers, please. Wow, no Psi points. Shocking. Biogenetics. Vile Bile. To use Vile Bile, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to all enemies hit. Moth mouth. Okay. Oh, fun guy. Fun guy's dope. We got 3. Alright, we're gonna save him. Somebody once told me the world was gonna run. Not yeah, not coming in, don't come in, I'll hit the ground running. My character is a beast. Oh, in a science lab.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom.
Found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. Intellect 10. 10 moves left 10. Switch. To switch which node is selected. LL. Okay. Rotate node. L1 R1. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences. Yay!
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Is this game going for like some sort of meta fucking message? Like,
The sound of
motherfuckers
spark
better
metal
change
going
their
pew
ways.
pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
I ain't scared.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
I mean, will it?
There you go. There you go.
Alright, so we need to upgrade our intellect. Because there's going to be harder puzzles than that. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head. And after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Don't worry, bud! You can fuck off!
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
How you going, bro? A new friend, an old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. You want to manually advance the story. Okay. Oh, way back long ago. Hey! Fucking... Boom, baby! What up, Elvis?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Potato people?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Do I gotta? Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna drown. Okay. Good to know that that freaking destroys your stamina. And now I gotta run all the way back. Lovely. What up, Elvis? Wow, man, I'm pretty. Let's not be dumb this time.
You found
Proud.
one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Really? I got salt.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
The Predator. The Predator.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, But now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
I want the Porky Puff.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg.
Oh, hell no!
You'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Rod net. Let's go jellyfishing, baby.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Oh, okay. Does he have like a... Guess he doesn't have like a box or anything. Need some loot, damn it!
Who needs a ladder?
What are ladders? We don't mess up with some ladders around these parts.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
The adventure begins. What that is?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay, you unlock signpost and interacting with it. And yeah, it's fast travel, is what I thought. Okay, cool. So we want to go here. Ooh! Ain't you ugly?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. There are few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make, the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Captives and side shrines will award you with side points that you can use to unlock side powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required darker light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this
Dang.
personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Bonk. Gain a side point. Use it to unlock powers and mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your side points can only be unlocked powers of the same color as your current aura, or those without color.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Pretty quick for a man in a wheelchair.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match, as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life.
That's
But
rude.
siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Oh, we go Myriad, bro. Fuck Jagni. Punk ass hoes.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Your current and starter quests are shown in the journal top menu. You can change between which quest track. Okay. In the journal, you can find information and quests. Okay. The tribes are splinters. Some believe who the vanquished tree can be saved. Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah. That's okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Motor bridge. Side points. What the? Come on. What the fuck? I can't. Oh. Blaze. Sizzle ball. Blink. L2. Okay. Oh, that's dope.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Bruh.
Right between the eyes. Swoop. You feel like you've figured it out.
Range. We'll go automatic. Get this one. Circle, square, R2. Hell yeah. Circle, square. That is badass. We want to go that way though. We don't want to go that way. Nice. Nice. Tell me that ain't badass though.
Get ready. Nice. Hell yeah, I don't know what that is, but oh, it's energy. That's what's up. Okay, so you don't swim good at all. Okay.
Well, at least we know. I think I would have known when I drowned that first time. I feel like the Myriad's the good guys and the Jagni are just dicks. So we're gonna go good guy.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Really, bro? Is he peeing on it? It's kind of gross.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They don't just let anyone see the Sifu, but there's something different about you.
Sibi? La fanen agin kan man. Gerat na fal hutut mus tugai la wude.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Well, you're not wrong.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next. And that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
The will to do good.
The memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Okay, doing that kind of spends all our ammo. At least for that magazine. Nice.
Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you. Says you covered the important things already.
Okay, cool.
The tree's going to bleed death from its roots if you keep taking her for granted. Says you'll see each other later.
Okay.
Says that anyone that's honest is welcome here. Understands you have other places you need to go. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says goodbye.
Pass through the cave. Oh, you're a big
Beware,
motherfucker.
that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurrowed.
Oh, he fucking hurts. Okay. Come on, big boy.
Crack-a-doo.
You ain't shit, biggin'?
Nice shot.
Okay.
Blasting it. Half-lifed.
You wrecked, scrub. We'll boost intellect.
You're grown wiser.
Close combat. One-handed slash. RT triangle. It's weird. Basic melee. Range basic. Maneuvers. Maybe it's that. Ooh. That's what's up. So square, circle. Hey, that's what's up, baby.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
He gonna pee on it again. That's
Let's
so weird.
see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
It's weird.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you'll slowly lose key energy, and when you're out of key you'll drown.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Kalino?
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Welcome to crafting. He modified existing weapons. Create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. To start crafting your weapon, first select the base. This defines which kind of weapon you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, two-handed slash.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Amun.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Asil natu.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Anakapi.
That makes him wonder why you were here looking for it.
Kopi amasuti.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Sefesetiga.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Sefesetiga.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Hold up. Okay. Oh, motherfucker.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Hey, this game's pretty dope.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. Thinks some are and some aren't. One thing's for sure, though, your Muma thinks it all takes up too much space in the house. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Oh, you can craft gear. I find add-ons. These can be crafted and item increases stated item. Okay. Patch plate.
La fea nuch.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
That made me a nice jacket, bro. Look at this jacket. This jacket clean, cuh. You feels?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
You bet, baby.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
Wiz got a hookah. The fuck am I supposed to catch it?
Catchy.
Got it.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. She's happy you appreciate what others do for you. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupa from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
I scurry. I died, didn't I? Get the mama. Alright, let's roll. Alright, mama, come on. Come on, motherfucker. What?
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
That seems rude. Motherfucker got a hard on for that little kid.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Can now craft weapons and modify your gear in the crafting menu. You can create and save different gear setups. That's what's up. A handle component is required to craft a new melee weapon. Handle. We are gonna save. We are first save.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Going to leave a mark. Hot metal. Had better days. trigger finger. Bang, bang. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you... Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist.
Punch through walls, huh? You can be used as a weapon. It can be equipped from the gear menu. Attacks fills when you super. When all icons are filled, you can activate Super Woof Wang Fu state. You need to use a different special attack to fill up the next icon.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Through.
You find a new weapon type, you will be able to spend upgrade points. Okay. Mucus bubble. Mud punch. That's dope. Turtle form. Yeah. We'll go with fun guy. Oh no. X, yeah.
Hard to tell how deep down you are. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Better shake a leg. Yours, theirs, whatever. Looks like the Frysparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working.
no idea what I did.
It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted,
boot pipe.
but you got it right away.
Nice. And I got a helmet.
Fits you well. You reload it by swinging back your arm.
Well, I don't have enough junk. Shoulder pad. So do what? It's okay. You bored? What? Oh, I got you.
That was not fun. That made me very mad. Upset.
New thoughts
Getting
for
all
you.
salty.
Yep.
I'll be getting all salty.
How's your new game going?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Ranged. Close combat. One melee. Can't get that. Got everything for that. Nope. I had no double wielded melees. Ranged. Let's go with ranged. I do not have enough perk points for ranged. Okay. Alright, well I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. I'll catch y'all motherfuckers later. Y'all stay safe and don't die. Deuces.